It's the final day of the Republican National Convention, and we're going to hear from former President Donald Trump tonight.
It will be his first speech since someone tried to assassinate him. Doug Lazater live for us in Milwaukee with the preview on this. Doug, good morning.
Good morning, and of course today a lot of build-up to former President Trump's acceptance speech, where he will formally accept the party's nomination for president. Last night, though, was J.D. Vance's turn, and he really began by telling the country who he was.
My name is J.D. Vance from the great state of Ohio.
In his first speech as the vice presidential nominee, Senator J.D. Vance introduced himself to the nation, touting his working-class roots.
President Trump represents America's last best hope to restore what, if lost, may never be found again. A country where a working-class boy born far from the halls of power can stand on this stage as the next vice president of the United States of America.
The third day of the Republican National Convention also featured a speech from Trump's eldest grandchild.
To me, he's just a normal grandpa. He gives us candy and soda when our parents aren't looking. He always wants to know how we're doing in school.
But as Republicans worked to ramp up Trump's campaign in Milwaukee, President Biden returned home to Delaware after testing positive for COVID. In a message posted on X, the president said he would be isolating for the time being while continuing to work to get the job done for the American people. Outside the RNC, the news traveled quickly.
It'll be a while before he gets back out there, I guess.
Others predicted this could be the final straw for Biden, who also lost support from prominent Democrat Adam Schiff on Wednesday.
And this will be his medical condition why he's got to step down.
Also have learned that Ivanka...
Well, we'll see. Despite all these reports, the campaign said yesterday that Biden is in this. He has indicated as much time and time again that he is going to be the Democratic nominee. But Bob and Brooke, there is a lot of pressure out there.
There's a lot of pressure. But, Doug, you know, it's interesting. I want to go back to Republicans for a bit because the reaction to J.D. Vance, I'm not saying that Republicans have seemed unhappy with it. They've seemed very happy, but just not excited. And on top of that, his speech last night wasn't necessarily fiery. I wonder if that's part of the plan, somebody who will just fit in and not, you know, take anything away.
Yeah. He's a little bit of a lower-key speaker, I guess. Now, they do think that he will help in getting working-class voters from some very specific states that Trump would need here. We're talking about Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania. I mean, these kinds of states that these days determine presidential elections. So we'll see. I mean, he wasn't, you know, to your point, not a surprise pick. We knew he was on the short list for VP, but we'll see how the ticket goes moving forward.
Yep, those Rust Belt states are very important, and they look at him as a native son. So we'll see if that, you know, pays off for them. Doug Lazater live for us in Milwaukee. Doug, thank you very much. We will talk to you tomorrow.